to the Overly Opinionated Podcast. Rest in peace to fallen kings, queens, and in-betweens.
And free the guys.
Free them.
Free them, man. It's soon, man. I'm waiting.
It's soon?
A countdown this year, bro.
This year?
Oh, yeah, this year. Wintertime come, I feel like it's it.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's
free the guys.
Each week that goes by, every time I think about the like, we won't.
You can send him a shirt?
I don't know. I'll try, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't think you could. No.
No?
I don't think so.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know why I thought you definitely could.
They're strict. You'll be surprised.
So you only get clothes that you buy in there?
Yeah.
That's surprising to me.
Yeah, so they have catalogs.
That's surprising to me.
So
we got to find our way onto that catalog.
Yeah, that would be fire. No, that would be fire. Like, they don't even have access to, like, all types of, like, podcasts and shit. Like, you get, like...
You get, like, a selection of them?
Yeah, a selection of, like, music, like, with your TV, a selection of channels. Like, you can, get the normal shit like that outside. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's so surprising to me.
I give you
it's not the same everywhere, right?
I would assume it's not. But my brother, he liked to watch the streaming shit with gamers. They're not he can't watch like the new game that's out. He's watching the old game. So like it's 2K24 right now. He'll only be able to watch it on like 2K23. So it's outdated shit like that. Niggas still playing the fucking Wii in there. The original Wii. Not saying that's not say
they win.
I'm not downplaying that.
Yeah,
but they can't get like a newer system to play.
Yeah, that surprises me. Damn, so he can't even listen to us get our shit off.
Right.
Well, free the guys, nonetheless. Free the guys. Now, I don't know if this ties into prison, but intrusive thoughts. You be having them?
All the time. I want to flick ugly babies for some reason. Listen. I know. I never do it.
Who says stuff like this, man?
Bro, are we not honest over here?
No, we honest.
Like,
look, I don't know though, man. As much as I don't always want to shame you, that feels like a shameable thing to say.
No, because I don't act on it.
I don't.
How can I just not think it? Like, I don't want to make these thoughts, bro. But yeah, I don't like touching ugly babies. Like, none of that. For real, bro.
When the last time you seen an ugly baby? You said that as if this happened to you recently.
No, it wasn't recent, but like people be posting their kids and they shouldn't. Like, ew. But hey, that's your little gift. Yeah. What else?
Damn, I don't want to agree with that, but
also like when I'm on the elevator, I have to clutch my phone. For some reason, I feel like I just have the urge to like drop it into that little slit.
Your phone?
Yeah. Your phone? I be having some stupid fucking thoughts, bro. Like, yeah, just like if I'm on a building, like, what happens if I just drop this bitch right now? Yeah.
I mean, I definitely want to see what happens, but I don't want to enact that. I don't want it to be my phone. I definitely want to see something break from the top floor. I just don't want it to be my phone.
What other ones do I have?
But hold on, though, because I know for sure how offensive you saying, like, there's a such thing as ugly kids. But I just don't know how you can disagree with that. I want to disagree with that. Really? Deep down, I want to disagree. Like, no, every child is beautiful. That's just not the case. Like, there's definitely been kids where I'm just like, ooh,
damn, yeah.
That's tough. That's the mixture.
I would like to know what type of poodle is that? No, I want to know if there's a person who really think all kids look. I want to talk to them because we can show them a few.
Oh, they're gonna be in the fucking comments, my nigga.
No, I hope so because I want to know who truly believes that.
They're gonna be in the comments. Y'all I see you. I get it. Let me know because I know that I shouldn't think this, but I do.
You got intrusive thoughts?
Oh yeah. My main intrusive thoughts are violence toward people that I don't specifically like. Like, people that I specifically like, I never think about hitting them. Ever. Like, I've never thought about punching you in the head. Nothing. But if there's someone that I don't specifically like, or if I don't enjoy their presence, I think every time I'm around them, I think, what would happen if I just like if I caught you in that part, like right behind the ear, what if I hit you in the rib right now? I think it all the time.
For real?
Yeah. And it can be somebody who doesn't deserve that at all. Like sometimes it's somebody who deserves it, but sometimes it's literally a stranger who's helping me. And I'm still like, man, what if I just caught your jaw?
You ever acted on them?
Nah.
Never, like, no intrusive thoughts?
Not like that. Damn, what other intrusive thought do I even have, though?
I agree with the if I don't like you, yeah, like I just want you away from me. But yeah, I feel like if I don't like you, you won't do shit if I hit you though. Yeah, I get them thoughts too.
And for me, every time, because I told my wife this, and I told some of the people that I'm around at work a lot, and I like them. I like all of them. And their immediate first thought is, wait, do you ever think about punching me? And it's funny because a lot of people have intrusive thoughts against themselves.
Really?
Like what if I just like rip my nail off right now? It's like,
no.
I don't got those.
Yeah, nope. I'm not white enough for that.
You think that's a white thing?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I do have one. Like crashing the whip. Like what if I?
Okay.
What if I just?
Yeah.
You thought about that before, right? What would happen if I just?
Yeah. No. Yeah. But that's fuck.
You feel like that's a common one, don't you?
Yeah. Because it's like a lot of people don't be in car crashes. So
a lot of people are in car crashes.
What I'm saying is the people who have them thoughts, I don't think they've been in a car because you know what happens if you like. I don't know because I ain't never been in a car crash. You feel me?
Well, it's not like I don't know what happens. It's like
would you make it through it?
More what exactly would be the outcome? Not is someone going to get hurt? Not that. Like definitely someone's going to get hurt, but like what's that going to look like?
Yeah, that car one is normal.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's car one is normal.
You be battling your intrusive thoughts?
No, I don't think it's a battle.
Oh, me neither.
It's only a battle if if I'm arguing and I could just shut this shit down easily with like some shit I shouldn't say. For sure.
You mean what you said yesterday?
Nothing crazy about that. I could what happened yesterday, I could have shut some shit down for real. Like the whole we're not talking anymore is none of that. Like get the fuck out. I didn't do that. So I feel like I only battle my intrusive thoughts in moments like that. Like when I can really take it there, yeah. Like we ain't got to take it there. We don't have to. I think the ball really be in my court when shit like that happens, and I just play it smooth every time.
That's kind of crazy.
Listen, that sounds so arrogant.
That's kind of crazy.
But I really feel like the ball is in my court.
Sometimes it's not, though.
When it comes to an argument, the ball is in my court.
Sometimes it's not, though.
I'm open to that, yeah.
Yeah,
but
sometimes it's not, though.
My argument is like, yeah. I feel like my argument is in my court. Because I'm aware, like, if I'm not willing to die over this, I won't argue with you about it.
But even if you're willing to die over it, somebody might just make you do that.
I live with that, though. Well, not literally.
But the ball isn't in your court.
How is it?
If that's the case, the ball is not in your court.
Even though I took it there?
Like, there's a hot rock in your court. Like, that's not the ball.
But yeah, like that's when I battle my
crazy
thoughts.
Yeah, usually it's not a battle for me. Usually it's just like, what the fuck was that? Like I'll be like, bro, what? You calm down, my nigga.
I deal more with like those and not like legit. What is it? Not stargazing or whatever. Like when you just stare off into space or whatever. Mm-hmm. I deal with that more than with like my intrusive thoughts. Like damn, like I really just zoned out for like 5 minutes and I was driving the whole time. That shit, that is what scares me.
Easy to do when you're driving.
Like, that shit scares me. Like, I really could have just died here. And
What makes you say that? You know where you going.
yeah,
Like, you're just an autopilot.
But to realize I wasn't paying attention there.
But you were paying attention, just not the way that you consider yourself, like, actively paying attention.
Yeah,
it just doesn't take as much processing power. It doesn't take as much processing brain power.
Yeah, that scares
to get you home from a place that you go all the time as you think it does.
That scares me.
Just because you think it takes more brain power to get you here?
No, that shit scares me, bro. Like, that makes me feel like I was doing something I shouldn't have been doing. I don't like that at all.
You sound like a little kid.
Bro, that shit really scares me, bro.
That's surprising.
It's, bro, behind the wheel?
That's not scary. It just doesn't take that much brain power to do what you're doing.
Like, and then that makes me second guess, like, what if, especially if you hit speed, but like, damn, like, and that snap you out of it, it's like, damn, what the fuck I just do? There was another car, random. Put somebody else out of the car, bro. I'm completely random. On my way to work Saturday, bro, there was the 3-car accident at my normal gas station. And this SUV was flipped over. Bro, listen, it slipped my mind. But we talk about just driving. And it was on the side. And the only way to get out if you're the driver is through the roof, not the passenger door.
Yeah.
Which is facing up.
Yeah.
And a guy got up and he's just started limping and like walking off. I thought he was just going to the side or wherever. And I immediately went to the woman, like older woman, like I was pulling her out the car, like her shit is clearly total. She's in pain, screaming, whatever. And somebody was already called the cops. But dude ended up running off. Like it was a hit and run. Like he ran off on foot. And I had to stay there until the cops came. But I had to go to work. Like money used to be made, so I ended up leaving. So I don't even know how that ended up playing out because by the time I came back, all the cars was like cleaned up and shit.
Yo, you went from being a hero to a piece of shit.
No way. I don't think that's possible in that situation.
Wow.
No. No way. No way. Me?
Uh-huh.
What was the piece of shit move?
Leaving.
Cops came.
They didn't get a description. They needed your testimony.
There's other people here.
How many?
At least 8.
They all seen it first?
I don't know.
See?
I know it was
Dog got away because of you.
No.
Dog got away.
No. No. There was a passenger, and the lady I helped pull out, there was a passenger, her daughter. She seen the guy. So she got the description too. She called her father so he could pull up to the scene. Like, no, they got his description. Like, I'm not a piece of shit here.
Kinda.
No.
A little bit. You got to talk to the cops.
What?
You got to talk to the cops, man. Everybody knows you got to talk to the cops.
Bro, what?
Nah, it's insane that this happens to you so regularly.
Bro, I don't like this. Like,
you fucking...
my instant thought
you
was
a fucking super Negro.
Bro, I'm just trying to get some gas, bro.
You
like,
a super Negro
I
in
don't
the
want
hood.
this day, bro. Like, why me? And then I feel like I would be a piece of shit if I just
drove past it.
Like obviously these people need help. Like, but yeah, I don't think. And after I helped, nothing else makes me a piece of shit unless I was like doing some wild ass shit. Leaving and going on with my day is not wild, and that doesn't make me a piece of shit.
It's a little wild.
Nah, bro.
It's a little wild. Especially the reason for you leaving. There's money to be made. That money is going to be there to be made.
And there's people here to help them who get paid for this.
They can't give you... They need your description. They need your witness testimony or whatever. What's that shit called?
Yeah.
What's that shit called, bro?
Snitching.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's the answer right there. That's what they need from me, man.
They need your statement though, right?
I don't think they need it. Like, I truly don't think they need it. That shit got to be on camera.
What would be super wild? I'm just like building this situation in my head. And because you disappear, and you probably disappear quick, you ain't say nothing to nobody, right?
No, I'm not.
Right.
What you want me to say? Bye?
These
are strangers here.
What you want me to say? Bye?
Like,
That's crazy. But yeah, no. So you just disappeared after pulling this lady out of the car, and the cops are over there. Like, obviously, the lady is covered up in the Law and Order blanket, like wrapped in the Law and Order blanket. And the cop is like, "So what happened here?" She's like, "So there was the crash, and the guy just limps off, and then this big." Superhero black guy, this big superhero black guy came and saved my great aunt."
and then I kind of got a little irritated with the ladies. Okay, I pulled out her mom, her daughter irritated me because I get it. You go do something crazy right now, like adrenaline is rushing and all that. She gets on the phone lying, like she was calling her dad. Like she was like, "Oh, we just got hit. Her car is on fire. You need to get down here right now." This bitch wasn't even smoking.
Yeah, but maybe she knows. But maybe she knows that her pop not gonna move unless this is the most dire situation. You don't know her dad, nigga.
Listen, say there's a car crash is enough. Don't lie.
How do you know that?
Because it's a car crash, like,
bro.
So,
has no one ever said I got into an accident yesterday?
Yeah, it was a fender bender. Yeah, just flip the camera. You on FaceTime? Show her on the ground.
Bro, you don't know if she had justification for that.
But I do know it wasn't on fire.
But she could have had justification for saying that.
Yeah, I give you that.
She know that her meth head dad not gonna scoot down there unless
that shit definitely annoyed me.
That shit weird, bro.
Like,
that's the second time. That is the second time Darian has saved someone from a car crash.
Yeah, that shit wicked. That shit really wicked.
We about to start calling you Kevin Holland of Akron.
Bro, I don't want to do this. But I would feel like if I didn't.
You are honestly one of the last people I would assume does this too.
Listen, I really don't want to, but I know it would make me would that make me a bad person not doing this?
It would make you a worse person. Yeah. I think
For
you already
you
teeter the line already.
I don't like that. I don't think I teetered the line.
I don't like it either, nigga.
I don't think I teetered the line.
I deal with you all the time.
No, I think I went above and beyond for what I was supposed to do.
You did.
Like, and I think what people are supposed to do is mind their fucking business.
For the most part.
And I didn't do that.
Yeah, I think there are exceptions to that. I think there are exceptions to when minding your business is like.
And that's why I went above and beyond.
But I think there's a difference between a moral ought and a moral virtue. Like, I think you did a morally virtuous act. Like, you driving past doesn't make you a bad guy. That's like an amoral thing to do. But you stopping is like a specifically moral thing to do. Like, you get points for that.
But I don't get points taken away.
Mm-mm.
So if I did nothing, like, I'm just here to get gas. Do I lose?
I don't know why you got to add.
Because that's the only reason I was here, man.
I don't like how you add shit.
I was
like
here.
This. Like, again, you leaving doesn't make you a bad guy in real life.
Okay.
But then you say shit like, bro, I had money to go get. Like, it was money to be made. I got to work. It's like,
there is better things to do
for
here.
some reason, you lose at least a half a point on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I disagree with you. Well, no. I disagree with you because there was better things to do here. That was for me. Like, I already helped you on my time. Like, I was kind of running late, but I helped you on my time. I gave you plenty of it. Like, I have better things to do than just sit here and then just tell what other people can tell the same information for. Like, that's what happened the last time. Like, when I was pulling through, we had a couple bystanders just telling them the same story. Like, you don't need a fourth one. Like, 3 of them is okay.
You didn't talk to the cops last time either?
The first time I did, bro.
I was about to say, that would be super crazy.
Because
somebody died.
Yeah, that's the only reason I stayed. Because I was giving him chest compressions, and when they showed up, I'm out of here. Like, but then the sheriff asked if he can speak to me, tell me what happened. I did that, and I got on by my way. And then the only thing worse about that, they got lucky because if that was 2 lanes on each side, I would have been out of there. But it was 1 and 1, so it was like traffic was backed the fuck up. It took me like 2 hours to get home.
So you would have left then too.
Yeah, if only if he wasn't there. If he was like moving or something, I probably would have left. But because he wasn't, I stayed. I gave more than my look, and then I didn't have better things to do. I just got off work. I wasn't late for anything.
Yeah, man.
So that was more justified.
I think you are making. You're not making bad points. I want you to know that. Like, you're making good enough points.
Okay.
But I think the points that you're making make my point for me.
Nah, I don't think you can take points away from anything I did.
Understood.
Yeah, I don't
Understood.
Especially when
your logic is mad selfish, though, and I think that's the thing that you get points taken away for.
And I feel like that cancels out because I didn't have to do this deed, and I still did this deed.
But you did the deed for you. You said it would make you. You only did it because it would make you feel like a bad person if you didn't do it, not because you genuinely want to help these people. You specifically don't want to help these people
because that would make you a shit bag. Come on, that would definitely make you a shit bag.
Yeah.
So okay, I can't just be walking around being a shit bag.
You are, and bro, I don't think
that's crazy.
I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily.
Being a shit bag,
yeah,
bro. No, that's crazy.
I don't
not
think
a compliment. That's not a compliment.
It depends on how you take it.
No, bro.
It depends on how you take it.
No, I was not trying to be a shitbag.
Most times people aren't trying to be a shitbag. And I don't think that you are like full-blown shitbag here. Like you are you are neutrally a shitbag most of the time.
Hold on, wait, did I improve from the last situation? The first car crash?
By 2 days, yes. You told me 2 days sooner than when someone died in your arms.
So
yes.
That's improvement. So I can't. If I wasn't a shitbag for the first one, I can't be a shitbag for this one.
You weren't a shitbag. You're not a shitbag for these situations.
All right.
Your natural level, like you start off, your base level is shitbaggery. Like you're only stopping because you feel obligated by your own selfishness.
That's because I be caring about people. And because I care what people think. If I'm a shitbag, I ain't no shitbag. So I help for a little bit. See?
I appreciate you putting for a little bit on there.
Like I did what I did until these professionals came. Paid professionals. When they showed up, I'm out of here. I think that is the most reasonable thing to do here.
I'm looking for some help here. Does anyone understand what I'm trying to get across to him? And if you do and you disagree, let me know still. And if you do and you agree, let me know with that. Let me know with that as well. But yeah. Like you're a good enough dude to be saving people. That's fire. You're a good enough dude to be attempting to save people. That's great.
When you don't have to, which is I think that is very important there. Like it wouldn't be that great if I was a paramedic. Like, come on, I chose this job. Like, I didn't choose to show up to Circle K when this shit is about to happen. It's like, oh fuck, look what I'm stuck with. That's what it was like. Like, I didn't choose this. Like, this is not my everyday. This is like, I just had to accept this. And I accepted it and then dealt with it and left. That does not make you a shitbag, makes you a stand-up guy.
What else you got, boss? What else you got?
I want y'all thoughts on that because I'm trying not to be a shitbag here. That's why I stopped. If I would have known I still ended up being a shitbag, they could have gone fuck themselves. But you had, moving on, you had,
there you go.
You had NyQuil in your notes.
Oh, yeah.
You don't fuck with that shit either, huh?
Well, I don't take much medicine. Like, I just don't. Over the counter shit. It had I have to have stuff prescribed to me if I'm gonna take it. Except for NyQuil.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You fuck with that?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck no.
If my throat hurt or if I got like a cold or something, I'll take maximum dosage of NyQuil right before I go to sleep.
Really? Do you fuck
I'm about to sleep hard.
Do you fuck with like cough drops and shit? Do you count that as medicine first?
Not really, but I get it. Like, it's definitely over the counter. Like, a lozenge, like, that's an over the counter remedy.
You speaking shit, we just cough drops, bro.
You got it.
So, do you fuck with those?
In a dire situation, yes.
But NyQuil's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it.
If I'm sick, I'm drinking NyQuil.
I can't do it.
If I'm sick, I'm drinking Dayquil and NyQuil.
I'd rather die. I can't do it. Kill me. Bro, that shit legit makes me gag.
What is wrong with you?
Bro, NyQuil is horrible, bro. I can't, bro.
It's definitely not good.
I legit can't get it down. Pause.
No, it's... So the reason that I put it in the notes is because I take NyQuil straight to the face when the time calls for it. But wait, does that mean out the bottle, straight to the face?
How else do you take it?
Out the what's it called?
Oh, the cup that comes
Out the little cup. That's not straight to the face.
No, I think that is.
It still is, right? Yeah. So I'll fill the little cup all the way, like I could spill it. And I'll drink that. But me and Mom was watching this show where a lady was a drug addict. I didn't know that. I got into the show. This is like episode 4 or some shit like
She
that.
was just sipping out the bottle.
My man.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
It was like this was juice. And she just...
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you this right now. If none of the little cups is clean, I'll waterfall that joint. But there has never been a situation where you double dose on NyQuil. Like, you take that shit down, you make your crazy face, and then you drink water, and you move on about your day. Like, that's the end of that. This lady turned that shit upside down like 3 times, and I'm just like, that's not a thing.
Nah, I haven't had NyQuil in at least a decade, bro. I legit can't do it.
You weird.
Bro, I can't do it. I suffer in silence, bro. I'm not doing
So you don't take nothing?
You know what puts me on my ass every time? Benadryl.
I thought that was just for
that shit,
allergies.
bro, is dangerous. Don't pop that if you gotta go to work. You have to get now drowsy.
I thought that shit was for allergies.
Bro, it puts me to sleep, and that's how I like to get my colds away. Is just sleep away.
That's crazy how that's what we think of. Like, that's the answer for us. Like, just go to sleep. Every time you get
Hungry, go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Yeah.
Like
Anything. Just go to sleep.
Bro, that is a dangerous game to play. Benadryl?
You taking them bennies.
Bro, that shit puts me out. And it just sneaks up on me, too. And I'm out for a few hours. Wake up, pop 2 more, you out again.
I don't think I understand why NyQuil has to be bad.
Because of taste.
Do you remember? That's what I'm saying, though.
And they haven't changed it?
Right. Do you remember Children's Motrin?
It's sweet, ain't it?
It's delicious.
Okay. Makes it easy to take down.
Every single time I got a headache, I was like, you know what?
This ain't a problem.
Not so bad.
They got grape. They got
that bubblegum one was the joint.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That was
grape
the
and bubble
joint.
gum.
That shit tastes amazing.
Fruit punch wasn't that. But that bubblegum, yep. Yeah, I don't know why they don't make that because you're adults.
Like, my man, there's no way this has to taste this bad.
Yeah, that shit is horrible.
No way it has to taste that bad.
But for some reason, when you tell me you took it to the face, like, it makes me think of Hennessy. I feel like
I'm not taking that to the face.
It's a real close resemblance there. Hennessy and NyQuil. They both is just hard to drink. They're hard to drink, bro. I fight for my life with Hennessy, bro. They're both are horrific. And niggas love that shit.
I mean, I feel like you more of a bitch about it than I am. Like, I'll just drink it.
No, it's a fight for me.
Like, I'll just drink it.
Hennessy is a fight for me.
But I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah, I can't. NyQuil, though, I can't do it.
I had somebody try feed me alcohol this weekend.
What you mean feed you?
Like, basically like, oh, you don't drink? Oh, you gotta try this one. It doesn't even taste like alcohol.
How you get out of it?
Fucking drink it, man.
Was it bad?
Yes. It's alcohol.
No. Different taste buds. But I had a drink this weekend that was incredible. I think it was at the bowling alley.
You don't hate the taste of alcohol, though, right?
It's nasty.
But you don't hate the taste of alcohol. Like, when you taste alcohol, you're not like, yeah, I mean, you fight through that better than you fight through NyQuil.
Yeah. Because alcohol don't make me, because I'm a, you see what I drink. I'm a fruity drink type of nigga. So,
you could just say you a fruity type of nigga.
Nah, fruity drink type of nigga.
Got you.
But I don't really like gag on it or anything. If it was like pause. If it was like straight, if it was like straight alcohol, yeah, it was like, why would I do this? But if it's like my drink of choice, yeah, I can drink it. I enjoy it.
I can't remember what it was.
The Smirnoffs?
It was banana something. I think it was like banana split. Moonshine.
Oh no. No.
Now look, the front half tasted like, you don't fuck with eggnog, do you?
I love eggnog.
If you don't like eggnog, honestly, what are we doing here? But this shit tasted like banana eggnog. Phenomenal. For about 0.3 seconds.
I could have told you that because it's moonshine.
And then the back end was just all alcohol. And I'm like, this is horrible, bro. Like, what I don't like is how when people who enjoy alcohol tell you that you can't taste the alcohol in the thing. And it's like, no, I can taste the alcohol. You just like the thing at the beginning.
Also, it really depends on who makes your drink. Because you can get two drinks made by two different, and it's like complete. Sometimes the liquor just sit at the bottom. Sometimes it sit at the, like, some people just don't know how to make drinks.
But the liquor is in there.
Yeah.
You're going to taste the liquor. And if you're not going to taste the liquor, just give me the thing that tastes good. Like, what are we doing here?
They try to get you buzzed.
I don't need that. I don't need it. I don't need it, man. Not looking for it. Never been drunk in my life. Not planning on doing it ever. Like, get that shit out of here.
You ever drunk on an empty stomach?
I'm sure I have.
And that didn't get you...
I don't drink nearly enough to have ever been drunk.
I'm such a lightweight, bro.
Yeah. Like I said, you more of a bitch than I am about most things. But
this weekend, bro...
You got phased, huh?
One shot, my nigga. One shot. And it was like, I'm not driving. Bro, one shot. And it's because I didn't eat all day. I worked. And then...
Saved a life.
Damn, that was that. Yeah. And bro, I was like, I'll be all right. Like,
you did that shit on an empty stomach, too?
Bro.
No, I'm playing. Don't
listen, bro. When I tell you... I was pilled, bro. I just can't believe how niggas do more than this. Like,
no, for real.
Like, that's what gets me, bro. Like, I'm cool off one.
Well, they don't have restraint. Like, people really be trying to get blitzkrieged. Like, people be trying to get fucked up.
Nah, yeah, I got fucked up this weekend. I ain't realize.
You for real?
Bro, I got fucked up. But no, I have never had a hangover.
That is weird, bro.
What's weird about it? What's the weird part?
That first, well, there's two weird parts. That you got drunk so easy and just you getting drunk. Like, I've never seen you inebriated.
Because listen, bro, I try not to. Like, for real, I really try not to. Like, but if you offer me a drink, okay, you want me to drink, I'll drink with you. But I know my limits, like. But I thought I've been drinking for a while now. I didn't think one still would get me there, and that shit got me there, bro. That shit got me there for real. I'm a lightweight. Yeah, you really him, though, if you ain't been drunk.
Oh, yeah, nah. But again, I do not consume enough. The most alcohol, the most potent alcohol that I've had at once is like two shots.
And did you feel it?
And I wouldn't even say I want, like, it wasn't back to back or nothing. It was like, I had a shot at this point. I had another shot at some point in the, like, near future.
Yeah, okay.
But like 2 shots in a night is maxed out. Like, we are maxed out. There's no way I want to do even that much.
So,
and it's not that I don't feel it. I've just never lost my motor skills from alcohol. Like, ever. I've never been stumbling, none of that.
Okay, I know. There's only one way I can tell I'm drunk is when I go to stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
It's like I feel different. Like, okay, yeah, this shit just hit me. And then the more I walk, it was like, oh yeah, I'm fucked up. That's how I know. Like, I don't need help getting carried to the car, none of that shit. I just know, like, I am not regular me. That's how I can tell, and that's how it was this weekend.
That's how I feel if I have like one of those strong ass beers, one of them dark beers.
You can make it through that?
No, but if I have like when I say have one, I mean I'll have like a third of one.
Yeah,
But if I have like a third of one of those and then I smoke a Black and Mild, like the head high that you get from the tobacco,
I never smoked tobacco.
it will make you like it'll give you a little bit of that like I don't know what you call it, like
head high or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a head high.
Yeah.
So I've had that before,
Yeah.
but it's just because of the mild.
That's another thing. I cannot make it through a beer. I waste every single one.
Yeah, me too.
Man, that's not for me at all.
That's how I feel about all that shit. And especially one of my least favorite things is when they mix the shit with shit that you like in order to hide the shit that you don't like. So I don't like the taste of alcohol. I don't like how it makes people behave. And I don't like not having control.
Mm-hmm.
That means I don't like alcohol. Like, that's what that means, right?
Yeah.
Don't put alcohol in orange juice and tell me, like, this is the solution to my problem. Like, bitch, I love orange juice. Like, you didn't teach me anything I didn't know.
And bro, that's a nasty combo too.
Like,
Horrible
just give
combo.
me the orange juice.
Yeah.
I love orange juice. That shit's great. You're ruining it.
No, they try to take advantage of you and you just not letting them.
That's a fact. Hey, I have a hard time submitting to niggas.
No, you different. But we have a clip of some niggas I completely disagree with here.
This one surprised me. This
Completely
one surprised me.
disagree here.
I've already heard agreements to this, actually.
For real?
Yeah.
From who? If you know. So listen here, y'all.
Sexiness from taking your panties off. I had a girl send me flicks with like a little thong on. And I was like, fuck. Okay. And she took them off. She sent me a picture with them off. And I was like, all right, that's what's up.
I had a girl send me flips with like a little thong on.
The only way I could relate to this is
Okay. And she took them off. She sent me a picture with them off. And I was like,
so she
all right,
literally
that's
was
what's up.
always walking
The
around.
energy, you feel, it kind of shifted. I don't know.
The only way I can relate to this is when I was in a relationship and she liked being naked all the time. So she literally was
That
always walking
is
around just
insane to
naked.
me.
And it was just like a turn off for me. Like, it's
Turn
like,
off.
I have
Put something
never
on, like,
disagreed
Put
with
something on.
more
Put
niggas than
something
that
into that because
since, I guess, white politicians or whatever. Like, that is just different to me. Like, my girl is naked most of the time. I have never wanted her to put anything on. Like, that is just enough for me. Like, you put something on, I am still happy. I'm happier when you take it off.
There's nothing that
So-
could make that less sexy to me.
That is
Like, the
that's
first
crazy
thing.
to me.
Now, I always try to understand that not every perspective is my perspective. And just because their perspective is different doesn't mean that you know that there's a deficiency in their brain. Like, but to me, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, nigga, just say you don't like your bitch. Like, just say you don't like her, man. Like, why can't you say, I don't like the girl that I'm dealing with?
Listen,
I don't find her
what
attractive.
they say just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't compute to me.
Yeah, they don't like them for real.
You don't like your girl.
Talk about she been naked all the time. Put something. What you
Now
mean,
that
put something
now
on?
that might be that might not be the real verdict here, right? Like, they might legit need an extra boost. Now, look, and the reason that I say that is because Jordan used to accuse us of being particularly horny motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And I am open to that being a possibility. I'm actually open to that.
Okay. I'm open to it too.
Because I do have a high sex drive. Like, my ideal week, we fuck 7 days a week.
But let's only listen to what they said. They said that shit was a turn off.
But they are not particularly horny niggas, possibly. And just imagine that they have sex in their face all day, every day. And then when you offer them sex, it's not special. And they need it to be special because they're not particularly horny motherfuckers. If my wife shows me her ankle when I'm going back there, I'm going to ask her if she's trying to get out. You feel me?
Nah, listen, because, okay, I feel like he spoke on my situation. He said he been with his girl. She was naked all the time. Put something on. No, don't put anything on. Like, I didn't reach that level yet. Like, what is long term to him? Because I've been with mine 6+. Like, what is long term to you? So that's 3 bozos right there.
Yeah, I've been with my girl. I've been with my wife 7 years, and I literally told her I'm gonna turn up the heat in here. Like, I'm gonna make it to where it's hotter in here so that she stops covering up so much. And she be naked under whatever she's covered up under.
I
don't have that.
Did you read the comments on it? I need to know what they said.
Yeah, check them.
Yeah, because
but I also think that it's possible that me, you, and the people that agree with us are particularly horny motherfuckers. And as long as you accept that, I'm with it.
So a lady says, I get it. When you see something one way all the time, you become immune to it in a way. Still being naked in the house don't got nothing to do with sex. It's just comfy and free. So if you want to see a little cosplay or lingerie, just say something. Be cooking in the kitchen as Judy Jetson. Listen, if you're naked, that is cosplay for me. Like, you don't have to do that.
It's better than cosplay. Like, I saw a post. This must have been a couple of days ago. I saw a post a couple of days ago where a dude said when she's cooking in like her house clothes, like, you know, that t-shirt, that cut off t-shirt that your girl got, and them super short shorts that your girl got, she's never worn panties under them. Like, she definitely don't got a bra on, and she's about to serve you a meal. She's cooking the meal and looks like she just rolled out of bed. Top tier look. That's one of the best looks your girl got. Me too.
But if she takes off her clothes, I'm not turned off.
At all. Not at all.
That the transition there, like saying she looks good with shit on, I agree with you. Yeah. But saying like, oh, can you put something back? That is wild to me.
But the point that I'm making is that there isn't something that my wife could have on that would make me forget that her body crazy and I fucks with it. Like, there's nothing that she could, like, her not having clothes on doesn't make it, like, I'm not so used to it that I'm not attracted to it. Like, I am so attracted.
Yeah.
Like,
my attraction did not change.
She's a sexual object to me whenever she wants to. Like, she could literally say game on. It's like, yes, sir.
This is actually crazy. Like, a lot of the women in the comments agree with the video. But the guys saying they sound gay. How the fuck you turned off from your woman? Be comfortable to be in her natural skin in the crib. This don't make no sense to me. And then another dude said that's a contradiction. I'm a nudist, so I prefer to be naked. Oh, this is a woman. Yikes. Contradiction. I'm a nudist, so I prefer to be naked. I also cook, though, grease with power, etc. Sometimes you have to change your at-home attire to go with the activity. And while I'm usually willing to have sex anytime, anywhere with my man, me being naked has nothing to do with that. If I want to be devoured, I'll go put on lingerie, or at that very least take a fresh shower and get moisturized before putting on some cute shorts. See, that's crazy. You don't have
That's
to
surprising to me too, yeah.
You don't have to do that.
That one does sound, that one is surprising to me. Simply because when she says, if I want to be devoured, I'll go do something. Like, lady, tell me.
You seen it.
Say it.
Walk in the house is that simple. Like, you don't have to put nothing on. You don't have to look a certain way. That's what... Hey, maybe we're just different. Maybe we
horny, bro.
The minority here, but this is not. That video don't make sense to me, bro. It don't make sense. Well, it makes sense, but I just don't agree with it.
And it's crazy because in these scenarios, like the situation has to be offered, I guess, which is like that's just not how it works in my household necessarily. Like it doesn't have to work like that. Like it doesn't matter what she has on in here. If we are close to because we don't sit on the couch right next to each other all the time, but whenever we're close to each other, my hands are on her. Like I'm putting my hands on her.
Like they call it the husband tax. Like you gotta walk by, you gotta smack her ass.
My man.
It's just a tax you have to live with.
I'm smacking or grabbing something every time I'm near you. So anytime you have a certain reaction to that, it means game on. One of the things that I like about not having kids is that anytime she has that reaction, it's on.
Yeah, that's I can't wait. So you thought I would agree with that?
I didn't know, and I had that one. I think either Jordan sent that to me or I sent that to Jordan. I was expecting to talk about that with Jordan, and I do believe that he's on the other side because he would regularly tell us that we are exceptionally horny characters.
Yep, for sure.
And that may be true, but I just see this. I tie this to my attraction to my wife.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And my attraction has not changed,
but
to her naked body.
I don't think that really the us being horny niggas makes sense here because they were talking about they want her to put something on so they can become hornier.
No, I think it does. I think it may, not does. I think it may simply because we're easily turned on is the idea. Like
because
it don't
we
take
like
much.
who we with.
And that's where like I fall on that. I fall to that idea naturally. Like naturally my response is, yeah, she's bad to me though. Like she's not less bad to me because I see her more.
Like this is enough.
Like I honestly, and these are men who I believe they are like in the date, like they're dating. I believe
It makes sense. That
might not be your forever person, bro. Like this lady can take, like my wife can take off any article of clothing. It don't matter if it don't matter if we just did the nom saying. And I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you gotta comment though, right?
Every single time.
And it don't get old. And that's if they're not, I have to assume they're talking about their significant other here. Like, cause he brought up that they've been together for a while or his long term whatever, and like he said put something on. Like, nah, I'm not with him.
Yeah, no,
nope.
I disagree. I absolutely disagree with him.
It's not even a close disagreement. Like I'm far right as I could be. Like,
yeah,
I'm not with y'all niggas on here.
Nope.
And I don't like how they all just, we're all in sync. Like,
now that's what I was surprised by. I thought one of them was going to say something crazy. Like, because the first dude, he said something that surprised me. And it seemed like they were all surprised.
Yeah.
He said, how do you get sexier by taking shit off? Like, she sent me a picture with a thong on, and then she took it off, and I was like, oh, you ruined it. And it seemed like they didn't necessarily agree with him. It seemed like they were like, the only way that I could agree with that is I was in a relationship and she was always naked.
That threw me for a loop. Now,
both of those are crazy to me.
Now, it's not crazy to me if it's like just some bitch you just started fucking around with. That makes sense to me. Like, she ain't all that, but she fuckable. You feel me? Like, you exchange news or whatever.
Okay.
And her lingerie news was fire, but her body ain't all that. You ain't interested. That makes sense to me. But for somebody to say you lived with and they're naked, that threw me for the loop. That's crazy. You just don't like who you with?
Yeah. Like, that's just where I end up. And it's possible that that's not the case. It's possible that their sex drive is just different and they need you to dress it up. They need the pageantry. And I think some people need pageantry. Some people definitely need it. Some people need you to give them the show. Some people
Wow.
need you to strut their stuff. You know what I mean? Like that is like some people just not built like us. Like we might be particularly horny motherfuckers.
No.
But to me, I don't need all that. I don't need all of that at all.
And that's not saying all that is not nice, okay? But
Yeah.
it's just definitely not a necessity
It's not
for
a
us to get
necessity.
the show on the road.
I would never tell you to put clothes on.
Bro, that is
Never.
crazy. I don't think like damn, like how are you still getting fucked saying something like that? That's wild.
They
Like
might like that though.
no, that's crazy.
I was surprised by that. That one caught me off guard.
I'm surprised by the comments though. I didn't expect so many women to like think it was funny or agree with it. I was not expecting that in the comments. That's also threw me for a loop too. Like they understood.
Now you know. Damn, I don't want to get to accusing nobody because I don't know these niggas, and they might be solid. I've actually seen the one dude who was saying the craziest shit.
The first one?
No, the second one, the one with the goatee.
Okay.
The one who was saying, in my opinion, the craziest shit. Like, put something on. Like, I've seen him on videos where he was definitely the one making the most sense. Like, I respected that man's perspective on at least 2 occasions. So I'm not here to like bash him or like put him down or nothing. But you know how there are, so we can just separate this from that altogether. But for the comments and for other situations, you know that there's like there's a demographic of people who know that women see men as pigs. And even though they may also be a pig, they're still in the dating pool. So they have to appear different from other men. So they want to look like less of a pig than other men.
Yeah.
And so you can go on here and be like, I'm not horny like that. Like you need to play it up for me.
I call them pick-me's.
And maybe that's what they looking for. Maybe the women who are in the comments have met these niggas, or they want these niggas. Like they want the nigga, because I'm sure any generally attractive woman who's in those comments and shit, man, maybe not even. Like a woman show elbow on the internet and her DMs blow up.
For real.
So maybe they're so used to the type of nigga who is outwardly sexual towards them even when they're not in a relationship, makes them
not feel genuine,
makes them desire a man who's saying that when neither of them are talking, like they're not in a relationship. And I think like in most cases, if you're in a relationship, you want the man to be excited when you get naked.
Yeah.
But when it's like they're not in a relationship with this dude, he's saying that he doesn't want that, and she's probably getting that type of attention unsolicited.
But I feel like it's kind of degrading though if I was a woman though. If I have to put something on besides what I brought to the table, like niggas don't have to do shit. We just gotta show up with it. Like that's just all we got. We ain't gotta put on nothing cute or nothing like that. Like we just gotta show up.
Oh, you talk about getting dressed?
Yeah. We don't really on a normal.
I was like, I gotta drink a Gatorade and eat a banana before my nigga. I don't know what you're talking about.
But I'm saying we don't really have to spruce anything up. Like
sure,
women, all types of lingerie, all that. Like they have to do that. So
they don't.
Right.
Thank you.
They don't.
But they don't.
Right. So it's crazy. That's why I thought the comments was wild. It's crazy that women would agree to what these niggas is saying, knowing we don't have to do any of that. We just have to show up. And we got criticized for this. Like, damn, put something on. Like, I think that'll change them niggas' tones. Like, that's what baffles me about it. Like, these women just agreeing with these niggas. Like, so it's like, I don't think they're either. I could be 100% wrong. I feel like they're damaged for agreeing with them. It's like, damn, you must not.
But I just gave you another perspective of why they might be agreeing with them. They get unsolicited attention in that way from people that they don't want it from. It's unsolicited. Right. And then this man who may be attractive to them but is also not in a relationship with them, is setting himself apart from the wolves that are in her DMs. You know what I mean? Like, that might legit be the difference. Like, you different. Like, simply you being different is like, oh no, I'm going to support this. I never even thought about this before, but I'm going to support this because I can put on a shoe on Instagram and niggas is about to blow me up.
Yeah.
This nigga is saying that I could be naked in front of him and he not gonna be phased by it.
Yeah, I ain't
Like, that
pressed.
mean,
Like, okay.
Yeah. That might be dope to them.
Yeah.
They might be damaged, but that might also be the case where it's dope to them that you have such restraint. Cause I don't. I'm barking, my nigga.
But
Like,
that's crazy. Why would you want someone you're fucking have restraint towards you? Like, I'm assuming relation. Like, I don't want my girl to have any type of restraint from when she wants some of me. Like, I don't want to have to get dappered up just for her to want me. You tell me you can't want me on a regular day unless I spruce it up? Nah, I don't see why anyone would want that. Like, if you want to feel wanted, you got to do something for it. That's crazy.
could I give a possible answer?
Go ahead.
They don't want to be a sex object all the time. Because I'll tell you right now, I have apologized to my wife on multiple occasions because she will be dead ass talking to me. And I'll be snarling over here. I'll be like, look, I'm sorry. I missed everything you just said. And I honestly don't want to sexualize you as much as I do, but you look like that.
That's so tough because I don't know. Okay,
What's the line?
That, and then I don't know when it's like becoming a problem. Like, men don't normally be on that side of experiencing that. So we don't know what it truly feels like for it to be like that all the time. Not being taken serious, I guess, only talking about sex, whatever people say. Like, we don't experience that a lot. We're always the doers here. So I don't know how bad it can actually get to be a sex symbol or whatever. So I don't have the empathy for it. So that's why I think I'm hard on that. Like, I don't see that as a problem, honestly. But I can see how it could be a problem. Because I just don't experience that. I know women walking sex symbols for real. Like, that's just what they are when it comes to horny ass niggas like us, walking sex symbols. So it's like, I don't know the experiences they have to deal with. We're having to deal with that shit all the time.
Yeah, and I would say, like, just to be clear, I'm not saying that my wife is never anything but an object of sex. Right. I'm not saying she is always objectified for sex, but she can be. Like, the only point that I'm making is that is always an option. There is never a time where it's like, well, if you didn't have that one, like, that's not a, like, anytime she could just be like, do you want to, yep, I'm in, we're in.
He said we're in.
But it's like, I can see, like I said, I've apologized to her for that sometimes where she'll tell me, like, it wasn't a problem. You didn't behave any different or any way. Mm-hmm. But, like, there are times where she just looks like sex to me. Right? And it's like, I could absolutely see why you would want someone that had restraint and could see you as where there could be a time that you're not sex.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that being a problem. But like you said, I've never experienced that. I've never personally experienced that. We would love for y'all to weigh in on that one because we some horny actor niggas.
Some horny actor niggas.
By the time this episode comes out, we should have already announced that there is a website where you can buy shirts from us. Hit us up, get a shirt, I hope y'all love these shirts.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
Definitely more designs is coming.
Yes,
too,
yes.
So,
Soon. Let us know if we are just overly horny-nated podcast, or if y'all understand where we coming from. Let us know at the Overly Opinionated Pod on Instagram, at the OO Pod Boys on Twitter, or the Overly Opinionated Pod at gmail.com. For the geezes, we'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.